I will do Leetcode 27, remove element. We are given an array of integers, and given a value, you have to go through the array and kind of remove that value. The thing is, you gotta see here that you should return an int. That's the number of elements that you have after the removal. And the thing is, you can have like the from position 0 all the way to the elements, the last element that you're going to have, and you don't care about the stuff that comes afterwards. So that those are the keys to understanding this problem. The other elements may be changed, and you should return how many elements are not equal. So basically, you should read through this, and the remaining elements are not important. So that's the key here. So if we look at the example, we're going to look at this here, 3, 2, 2, 3, given that we want to remove 3. So we got 3, 2, 2, 3. So the thing here is, okay, we gotta go through the array. We got a 3, we don't need that. So what we're gonna do is somehow we're gonna bring the next element that's not our 3, like the 2 here, and then you're gonna keep going, and you're gonna keep going until you see this other one here, and you'll see, oh, it's not a, we don't want this. So basically, you're gonna move that to the position where we shouldn't have it. So basically, this one is ignore, right? So we're gonna get just the 2 and the 2 here, and whatever was after that, we don't really care. So you can see here that they only have 2, 2 in the beginning, and whatever's is remaining at the end, it could be the 2 and the 3 that was still there, but we don't care. And the key for this, you need to understand how to traverse an array. So you're gonna use a loop. So if we go for int I, I'm going to use Java for this. Initializer I equals 0. And then as long as I is less than the length of nums, I'm using a primitive array of int. So I don't need the parentheses. And I increment, otherwise I got an infinite loop. So for every iteration, I have access to the nums at I. And then we got to check if that is the value or not. Now the trick here is the way I'm going to think about this. If it's, I'm going to have a pointer to the beginning of the array. Okay, so outside I'm going to declare int, call it k equals 0. So this pointer will point me to the next position where I should copy the next non-val that I find. Because if I go through the array, I'm going to find some values that I want to remove, but all I'm going to do is kind of like shift the elements all the way to the beginning so that the end of the array has just garbage that we don't care about. And by the time we reach the end of the iteration, this pointer k will point to the number of elements remaining that are not val. Okay, so if this num at I is not equal to the val, okay, so that's the trick here. I'm going to check if it's not equal. So if that is the case, so I'm going to take the nums at the position k and assign that with the nums at I. And then I'm going to increment the k pointer because I already placed something at position k. So I'm going to make it go forward to the next one. Okay. And then by the time you do the everything, you should have the k there uh, pointing to the thing. Let's see. If you look at the example here, we're going to initialize. So we got 3, 2 through 3. So let's say the I is the iterating variable. 3, and then k is initialized to 3. So what's going to happen? Okay, the first one is it not equal to the value? It is equal to the value, so we don't care. We increment the I. Go to the next one. And you can see the k is pointing to the very place where we going to remove the value because next time when it's 2, it's not the value. Therefore, we're going to take the position at k and replace with whatever I have at position I, which is 2. Okay, and then after that, I increment the k like that. And then I'm going to increment the I like that. And it's not the number again. Therefore, at position k, I'm going to basically overwrite with the same thing. But it could be a different number, but it's going to go there. And then I'm going to increment k. And then you're going to go to the next one. And because it is equal to the val, we don't care. You just go to the next one. And you can see now 0, 1, 2, k is 2, right? Which is the number of elements remaining. There is not 3. So that works. So let's try it. And it's accepted here. Output 2, and they ignore the rest. And submitted. Time complexity of this, O of n, because we have to traverse the list of elements, n elements. For space complexity, there's no additional space other than this constant time variable here. So O of 1, okay? And that's it. Hey, thank you for watching. If you like this content, please consider making a donation so I can keep doing this for you. I'd really appreciate that if you could donate. All right, thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one.